welcome back. Today I'm talking about yoga conference essentials. What do you need to pack to bring along for your yoga conference so that way you'll have an amazing time and can focus on what's important, which is doing the yoga. I am going to the Yoga Journal conference at the end of the month, so I am getting packed, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I'm bringing to give you some ideas when you head to a yoga conference. What do you need to bring? The first thing we'll start with is clothing. What should you wear? I am a proponent of layering when it comes to conferences. We are going to be in a hotel conference area, and you never know how high they're going to have the AC cranked up, how hot and sweaty you're going to be getting from doing the yoga. You're not really sure. So I'm all about layering so that way no matter what, you still win. The purple yoga top is by 90 Degree, and it's awesome because it has a built-in sports bra, so that's one less thing that you have to put in your travel bag. The second thing is a pair of little jockey sport shorts, which are great to use when you get a little bit warmer and you just need to breathe. So those are the bare essentials. Of course, if you wanted to, you could just pack a sports bra for one day, because if we're layering, you can have something over top of it. But today, this is one of the outfits that I am packing. And in case it is air conditioned and you get a little chilly, because I am more often cold than hot, you're definitely going to want to bring something to put over your shoulders when you might be listening to some lecture. I have picked out this really nice jacket. This one in particular is from Hollister. I just picked it up the other day, and as you can see in the picture, it is loosely draped, which is nice, so that way it gives you that relaxed feel and you can have it open and still be comfortable, but you can also zip it up, which is really a nice convenience for those moments when you might be a little bit chillier, especially if you opted to go with just wearing a sports bra. You're going to need something to cover up when you're not sweating your butt off. So this is a really nice option that I found, and I just like how it's soft and cozy, and comfort is the number one thing when you're at yoga conferences. You're going to be in classes for hour and a half at a time, maybe 3 classes a day. That is a lot in one day, and the last thing you want is for you to be super uncomfortable with what you're wearing. So make sure that you pick things that are comfortable and versatile to wear. So this is something that you can wear with any outfit, any color. So that I would definitely suggest. The second thing is, instead, if you're one of these people that maybe never get cold, you're more hot than cold, you might want to just go with a yoga shawl, and you can drape it over your shoulders. You know how this goes. You might have one already. You can make it long, so that way it covers your shoulders and your arms when you're hanging out in class, or you can just use it more like a sleeve even and put it around your neck, drape it around once, twice, and then you have a really nice scarf that you can hang out with in your yoga class. So this is another essential that I'd say you can bring along. The great part is you don't even have to pack it in your bag. You could wear it as you go. So you definitely want to grab the scarf. The next thing that I decided to opt for, so that way if your legs get cold, are leg warmers. And these leg warmers from Toe Socks are extra long, as you can see here. So this is the most awesome way to wear pants without actually wearing pants. So if your legs are cold, you can just slip these on, or if you're coming from your home in Williamsburg or wherever you're at and you don't want to go out with bare legs, put these babies on, and then when you get into your yoga class, you can take them off and you're all ready to go. If you're in a lecture, you can have these on relaxed and you will not get chilly. So that is the greatest thing. They are not too much to pack, and they will be a nice substitute for pants. We're getting to the time of year where we don't really need to wear pants, and if you get too hot, you're kind of stuck because you can't really take them off. So I would definitely recommend those. And shoes, what are you going to wear? Like I said, I'm usually more cold than hot, and generally it starts with my feet, so I personally wouldn't opt for sandals, but instead I'm going with my Toms. Just got this really cool pattern, I like it, and you could wear it with anything, any color. It works out perfectly, so I would suggest a good pair of slip-ons if you're not going with this particularly. Just a good pair of slip-on shoes that's comfortable to walk in, because you're going to be walking from class to class and you're going to be on your feet for a good amount of the day. So you want to make sure you have something comfortable that's easy to slip on and off. If you need to run out of the room for a minute, you can just do that really easily without a lot of fuss. So I would definitely suggest a good pair of slip-on shoes for your yoga conference. So now let's get into a little bit of the accessories for our yoga conference. Obviously, something really important is to hydrate, so get a really good canteen, bottle, whatever you use for your practice. I was going to say a tumbler, but you never know with the conference rooms, they might only allow closed top things, so definitely consider that when you are picking one to go with. This is a trusty one that I've had for years and you can't actually buy it, so I would suggest maybe a different one. I might post a link to something else that has a nice wide opening and then a spout that you can easily drink out of. So I like something like this a lot, although I don't really know where to get it. So if you have a really good bottle idea, feel free to share that in the comments. So don't forget your bottle and drink enough water. The next important thing is, if you have long hair like me, you're going to want to keep it up for at least some of the time. So one of the things I stumbled upon some time ago is these awesome new hair ties, scrunchies, whatever you call them, that they sell pretty much at any store, and they are actually rubbery. They are rubbery, but they are not too sticky. So you can put your hair up with them without like snagging it and being in pain, but at the same time it sticks so well. I only put it on one time, and did anything fall out? No. So it's a really good way to keep your hair in place and out of your face. Definitely take a few of them, because just in case you lose one, you're gonna want to make sure you have another. Also, if you are doing a hot yoga class, I might suggest a blanket for your mat. This particular blanket that I have is by Jade Yoga, so they sell blankets. There are other companies that sell blankets as well. This one is very nice. It's a little bit longer than my yoga mats, but it doesn't bother me. And it's a great way to kind of prevent you from slipping, because sometimes if you're getting real sweaty, you know the drill, you start to slide. So you might even have to sprinkle a little bit of water on it from your water bottle if you're not sweating quite yet, just to get it sticking a little bit more to your palms. So this is essential if you know you're going to be doing some more intense vinyasa, hot yoga type classes. You might want to bring this along, so that way you have a better practice, because I really do think that it does work if you have a good one. So this one I would suggest from Jade Yoga, or if you have a trusty one and you have room to pack it, you're going to want to do that. Coming into the most important thing is the yoga mat. You don't want to forget this. And I have a little tie from Gaiam that I put around my yoga mat just to kind of keep it together a little bit, so I don't get stressed out with it unrolling and all that jazz. And this yoga mat I got from Prana, and it has a really nice pattern. Aside from the looks, what I like most about this yoga mat is that it is nice and grippy. You're not sliding, first of all, so it's good for your practice. But even better is that it is very lightweight, and you're dragging this thing around when you're traveling to the conference from wherever you're coming from. You're dragging it around the conference center to all your classes. Last thing you want is a yoga mat that weighs 15 pounds. So this one I would highly recommend. The other nice thing about it is, even though it's light, it's actually fairly thick and padded. So I love this about it, because if you're on maybe a hard surface or whatever the case, you might need a little more padding. This gives it to you without weighing a ton. So this is a mat that I would definitely suggest. You want one that is easily movable that will give you a great practice, because after all, what are you there for is to get in yoga practice and to learn some new stuff. So make sure you have packed a great yoga mat. You can check out what Prana has and see if there's something there that you like. Another thing that you're probably going to want is a big bag to put all this stuff in that I am telling you about. So this particular bag is by Dharma Bags, and it's cool because it's a long strap, so you can put it around your waist and all your stuff can fit inside nicely. It has a pouch on the back side, and then it also has a pouch on the inside, one big pouch, two big pouches, like the length of the bag. So it gives you a little bit of room to organize, and you can fit all the essentials in here. A water bottle if you're bringing a block, a strap. Some of the classes tell you that you need these things, even a blanket. So if you need to bring some stuff along, definitely check out a bag. Dharma Bags is great. This is very lightweight. It's perfect, very versatile. So I would suggest a bag like that. A few more items that you might not think of, but I just want to say are, make sure you stay eating, because going from one class to another, you might not have time for a meal. So I picked up these Kashi Bars, the almond and sea salt, and that just sounds absolutely delicious to me. Of course, you have to have a little bit of chocolate in there as well. So I picked up these bars. You might want to grab some granola bars for the conference. You want to snack on them. I'm a big snacker. I eat, try to eat every 3-4 hours, that kind of thing, a little something. So if that's you, don't forget these. And you never know, you might not have time to grab a meal. So just take a few bars with you, maybe not the whole box, maybe like 3 or 4. The next thing that probably is going to help you out is this little piece of paper. You are going to want to bring your business card. A lot of people that go to yoga conferences are teachers, and even if you're not, it's really great to connect with the people that you meet. This is why I'm doing this. It's really important to connect with everybody, and through those connections, you never know what will come, if not just a great friendship. So take your business card. If you're chatting with someone, if you meet someone cool, feel free to share it with them. Also, I don't know about you, but I get totally annoyed with chapped lips. So I have recently switched over to natural chapstick options because I was looking at them that I had purchased and realized that they have dye in them and all this other gross stuff. And we do eat a little bit of what we put on our lips. So I got Jen's lip balm here, and it's actually tea tree oil. I don't know if you can see it, and I cannot pronounce this exactly. It's called Jen's Sanatio, Sanatio skincare. So if you want to check out her line, she has a website. So you can see this one's tea tree lip balm, and I know tea tree is really great and healing and wonderful, so that's why I opted for the tea tree one. She had a few different kinds. And also importantly, your schedule. Don't forget what classes you're going to. I like to print it out because it just makes it easier. I'm a visual kind of person. I don't want to have to pull up everything on my phone, and God forbid your battery dies. Bring your cell phone charger. That's another one you don't want to forget. Sometimes it's better just to have it printed out. I think sometimes you can go to maybe the front desk or something and they could give you your schedule, but if you can avoid that, it's only a piece of paper. It's pretty easy to pack. So I would do that. One thing that sometimes goes on at conferences is they might have like a night event, like a cocktail thing or a social or something like that. So you might need something that's a little bit dressy to hang out at night, or even if you're just going to the hotel bar at night and you don't want to wear your yoga clothes. So I picked out this nice dress from Express, that rhymes, and it's perfect for spring. It looks really nice. It's not super fancy, but it's a great thing to pack. It's not a lot either. It's kind of small, and also importantly, it doesn't wrinkle like hell when you pack it. So you want to grab a nice little dress maybe if you're going out, and also shoes that you can walk in. I would not suggest packing 6-inch high heels because if they bother your feet, you're probably doing more yoga tomorrow. So don't sacrifice your healthy feet for the super high heels. Just go with something maybe a little bit lower. This is only a few inches. And these are by Me Too. I absolutely love Me Too shoes. This is my second pair of black Me Too dressy shoes. The first ones I wore into the ground. It was absolutely horrible, but they were super comfortable. Wore them all the time. Black shoes are very versatile. So that is what I would suggest for conference essentials when you go to those yoga conferences. If I missed anything, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you have any feedback or you want me to let you guys know of something else, anything else that we should take wherever we're going, let me know other places. I'm going to do one for festivals in a couple weeks too, because that's getting to be festival season, which I'm really excited about. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys later. Namaste.